Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom reviews. You can see by the title below, this is on episode 7 of Masou Gakuen HxH, and yes, we get more of that, near hentai goodness in this one. This time, I was wondering, what are they going to change it up? What are they going to change up? Are we going to get a, climax hybrid with Yuri this time? No, this time we actually get a little bit of backstory and stuff on Scarlet, one of the new people in this, from the American side coming along, and we do get to see a heart hybrid interaction happen with her. Pretty much, like, it didn't really make sense what was going on there. She was like above him with her crotch in his face. I was like, oh, that's a nice view. Okay, thank you. And all she's like, oh, stop talking, like she's already sitting on him, and then she leans back and sits on him, and I'm like, don't even act like that was an accident or something, And then all of a sudden, boom, heart hybrid, pretty damn fast that interaction happened. But yeah, whatever for that part. That was one of the, kind of sexual moments that happened in this episode. But what was the big thing in this one was all about Aine. Aine is having these dreams. She seems to be, obviously, I'm pretty sure there's some connection, and even why, Aldia and the commander of the Volantis Empire see a connect. They're like, oh, Zeros, and obviously, they know Aine's name as well. That Aine, from the looks of it, was probably maybe royalty of some sorts to the Empire. She's obviously, when they found her on Earth, she had no memory of anything, so it would make sense. Though what is weird is that the mother, what's it called? Kizuna's mom is the one that gave her the name Aine. So here's the connection with Kizuna's mom, being in the Empire as well. That connection being thrown out there. At the beginning, another big thing was that they got some data, and now they are able to close the entrances. Who they got this data from, we don't know. I'm still thinking it might be like, I'm not too sure what Kizuna's mom is doing, if she's good or if she's bad. But she's obviously not there right now, and out of all people who would end up giving them information on how to close these entrances, it just seems like it would be her. I could be completely wrong, but that's what, it looks like at the moment. Besides all that kind of stuff, obviously we get, guess what? This time, we're not going to have Kizuna on the girls. I mean, we got a little bit of that moment with him and Scarlet, and we got to see kind of how Yuri was before, and Scarlet sees Yuri as she sent them in on a mission, let them, weaken it and get really hurt, and then she came in and took all the glory. And Yuri didn't even say, like, oh, it probably was true, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. If we're going to learn more, probably going to learn more about their backstory, the American side, in the next episode. Another thing is that one girl, one of the Americans, what's up with her? Wait, like, this is like another anime that I've watched that all of a sudden, when they decide to implement, how the Americans gonna talk, all of a sudden it's like bitch, slut, asshole. I don't know if that was just the subtitles or something, but like, no, we don't. Americans don't swear that much. I mean, anyone swears a lot. I mean, why? They got to make it seem like that girl literally was just swearing in every single sentence she said. It didn't make sense. I was like, what the hell? But of course, the commander does come down, fight. Before we get to see that, you get to see some action. You get to see some Yuri action. Did not expect that at all, to be honest. Some pretty sexy, hot girl-on-girl action that did happen in this episode between Aldia and the commander. We get to see a little bit of their world as well, which is pretty interesting. It looks like a desolate wasteland except for the cities. So I'm not too sure what's going on there and why they're even attacking Earth as well, calling it Lemuria as well. That's another weird thing. But a lot of things we're starting to get some answers and some connections between Kizuna's possibility of Kizuna's mom and Aine to the different world. So we're seeing connections between the worlds that could possibly be pretty big in the future episodes. But overall, this episode was pretty much, like I said, the beginning part was Aine also having these dreams. Later on, she even tries to look up her name and doesn't, can't find anything on that. And then the other part was Yuri and Scarlet kind of things going on. We get to see them. Obviously, they were close friends. You saw how they were when they were in perfect, synchronization, dancing, having, even though they were fighting over a boy, they were still it still seemed like they were having fun at the game arcade. And then also, of course, having the same taste in swimsuits was another thing that even Kizuna had said. And then, of course, the ending part was the commander with the pretty much having a battle, taking out the American forces there, taking out all of Amaterasu. But it looks like one fatal flaw for them when they do go to Earth is that they do not have their magical powers, or their magical capabilities, whatever they said, weakens, and it gets like they use up a lot more to fight on that planet. So obviously, I guess that's why she did end up leaving, but she did leave with those words to Aine: if you want to learn more about yourself, come to me. So we might see later on in the future Aine end up wanting to know about herself and just leaving the group, which of course would probably have Kizuna them later on come to help out. But that was pretty much the episode. The action in this one was definitely one-sided. We get to see the commander chick just kick all their asses. We get to see a little bit of their world. We get to see a little bit of Yuri action, which is pretty damn, I gotta admit, pretty damn hot seeing that, so thank you for that. We got to see a little bit more of the backstory of Yuri, some things about the Americans with Scarlet. I guess I'm not too sure if she's going to become a main character in this. I was surprised that she had a heart hybrid with Kizuna, so I'm guessing later on maybe they will have that as well. But yeah, that was pretty much the episode. Pretty interesting in the fact of the story, the possibility of the connections between their world and Earth, the possibility of the connections between Aine to them, the connections between the possibility of the mom doing this, and there's a lot of different like possibilities that have risen from this episode. Definitely pretty interesting. Definitely enjoyed the near hentai moments that we had in this one, and can't wait to see what's gonna happen in the next episode. Didn't really get a lot of Hayuru. She is my favorite character. Was kind of sad about that. We did get some Aine though with her cute face when she was eating. That was cute. Got to see a little bit of Yuri Shia. Got to see Scarlet, a new character. So overall, it was still a really good episode for that kind of stuff. But I can't wait to see. Like, I wonder if there's ever going to be a time where he has like a full-on threesome, maybe even foursome now that Scarlet has arrived, or fivesome now that Scarlet has arrived. That'd be pretty damn interesting. I would definitely enjoy that. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this anime kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. There's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy it, forget to leave a like. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. Really does help the channel. And yeah, this was a pretty good episode filled with Yuri and a lot of information. Can't wait to see what's next. What new sexual adventure will this show embark on? I don't know. We just gotta wait till next time, guys. So yeah, till next time. See ya.